Thomson Reuters wins a landmark AI copyright case. Tumblr joins the fediverse and converts to WordPress. The US and UK refuse to sign a declaration on safety in AI development. Japan makes a major step into practical quantum computing, and thousands of Britons turn to AI companions amid an epidemic of rising loneliness. Welcome to #Trending. I'm your host, Jim Love. Let's get into it. In a significant legal development, Thomson Reuters has secured a victory in the first major U.S. copyright case involving artificial intelligence. The company sued Ross Intelligence in 2020, alleging that Ross used content from Thomson Reuters' legal research platform, Westlaw, without permission to develop an AI-powered legal research tool. U.S. District Judge Stefanos Bibas ruled in favor of Thomson Reuters, rejecting Ross Intelligence's fair use defense and affirming that the company's action infringed on Thomson Reuters' copyrights. The ruling sets a precedent for how AI companies can utilize copyrighted materials in training their models. The court emphasized that Ross's use of Westlaw's content was not transformative and directly competed with the original product, thereby failing to meet the criteria for fair use. The case highlights the growing tension between technological innovation as AI systems increasingly rely on vast amounts of data, often sourced from existing copyrighted works. This decision underscores the necessity for companies to navigate these complexities of copyright law very carefully. The ruling could have big consequences for some of the major AI companies who have ingested countless copyrighted documents, and for regular businesses developing or using AI models. This ruling serves as a critical reminder to assess the legality of their training data sources. Tumblr is set to integrate with the fediverse, a decentralized network of social platforms, following its migration to WordPress. This move, expected after Automatic, the company that is associated with WordPress, completes shifting Tumblr's backend to WordPress, will enable interoperability with other fediverse platforms using the ActivityPub protocol that Mastodon uses. It's a bold step for the platform that, despite its ups and downs, remains a significant player in the social media landscape. Tumblr was launched in 2007 and carved out a niche as a hybrid of social networking and microblogging, amassing over 465 million blogs by 2019. While it lost some traction after controversial content moderation changes, its relevance has persisted, particularly among younger users. Nearly half of its active base today belongs to Gen Z. Automatic, which acquired Tumblr in 2019, is now betting on WordPress as a way to modernize the platform's infrastructure while expanding its reach. The WordPress migration is intended to simplify development and facilitate code sharing, ensuring Tumblr remains adaptable. However, Automatic's ambitions are unfolding against the backdrop of internal turmoil. The company is embroiled in legal disputes with WP Engine, a major WordPress hosting provider, over alleged misuse of the WordPress trademark and insufficient contributions to the open source project. The conflict has led to Automatic scaling back its own contributions to WordPress development, raising concerns about the long-term stability of the ecosystem. Despite these issues, Automatic remains committed to decentralization, with Tumblr's fediverse integration signaling a shift away from relying on closed social networks. For users, this transition will mean greater flexibility in how they engage with content across platforms. By adopting ActivityPub, Tumblr positions itself as a growing movement favoring open standards over walled gardens. Whether this strategy revitalizes Tumblr's influence remains to be seen, but it marks a significant departure from traditional social media models and a test of how well WordPress can support a decentralized future. At the recent AI Action Summit in Paris, both the United States and the United Kingdom chose not to sign a declaration aimed at promoting inclusive and sustainable artificial intelligence. The declaration, endorsed by 60 nations, including France, China, and India, emphasizes the importance of ensuring AI is open, inclusive, transparent, ethical, safe, secure, and trustworthy. Sort of makes you wonder how you could not agree with that. But U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance articulated the Trump administration's stance, expressing concerns that excessive regulation could stifle innovation. He emphasized the need to focus on AI's economic opportunities rather than potential risks, marking a departure from previous U.S. positions on AI safety. This is in keeping with the Trump administration's recent moves that canceled federal oversight put in place by President Biden. While many thought that Biden's move was too weak, it did insist on reporting and some transparency about AI development. It appears that the laissez-faire position of the U.S. has found an ally with the U.K. government, who echoed similar sentiments, with officials stating that the declaration did not align with their policies on opportunity and security. A spokesperson for Prime Minister Keir Starmer noted that the UK would only support initiatives that align with its national interests. The move has drawn criticism from various quarters. The Ada Lovelace Institute, an AI think tank, expressed difficulty in understanding the UK's decision, emphasizing the importance of integrating AI responsibly and safely into the economy. And Dario Amodei, head of Anthropic, who broke off from OpenAI to pursue a safer approach to AI, was critical of the US and UK position, calling it a missed opportunity. He went on to further say, advanced AI presents significant global security dangers, ranging from misuse of AI systems by non-state actors and more. We must ensure democratic societies lead in AI and that authoritarian countries do not use it to establish global military dominance. I think it's clear and an objective position supported by the statements from the U.S. that they are willing to put safeguards on the back burner to ensure they are the winners of the AI race to superintelligence, which is exactly the point where AI could become very dangerous. Japan has unveiled the world's first hybrid quantum supercomputer by integrating a 20-qubit quantum computer named Raimai into Fugaku, currently the world's sixth fastest supercomputer. The pioneering system, housed at the Riken Scientific Institute in Saitama, near Tokyo, aims to tackle complex calculations in physics and chemistry that are challenging for classical supercomputers. Riken representatives said they chose Quintinium's quantum computer for the integration because it has a unique architecture in how it handles qubits. The Quintinium computer has already achieved a breakthrough in creating a logical qubit with an error rate 800 times lower than other quantum architectures. Unlike many quantum computers that utilize superconducting qubits, Raimai employs trapped ion qubits. The method involves isolating charged atoms, or ions, in an electromagnetic field and using lasers to precisely control their quantum state. This approach offers longer coherence times and more connections between the qubits, potentially leading to much more stable and scalable quantum computations. So the integration of Raimai with Fugaku represents a significant step forward towards practical quantum computing applications. While there are fully functional quantum computers in industrial use, like Canada's D-Wave, the large-scale quantum computers are still in development, and hybrid systems like this can leverage the strengths of both classical and quantum computing to solve problems more efficiently. If this plays out effectively, it truly is a major step towards practical quantum computing at an advanced level. And finally, in response to increasing feelings of isolation, nearly 1 million Britons have engaged with artificial intelligence chatbots as digital companions. Platforms like Character AI and Replica offer users the opportunity to create personalized chatbots, fostering interactions that range from friendship to romantic relationships. The Institute for Public Policy Research, IPPR, reports that approximately 930,000 UK residents have used Character AI, with many others turning to Replica, which promotes its chatbots as a friend, a partner, a mentor. These platforms allow users to design chatbots with distinct personalities, leading to the creation of popular bots with names like Popular Boyfriend and Mafia Boyfriend. While these AI companions can provide emotional support, the IPPR cautions about potential risks, including addiction and long-term psychological impacts, particularly among young users. The trend emerges amid a broader loneliness epidemic in the UK. The campaign to end loneliness found that 7% of Britons experience chronic loneliness, feeling alone often or always. That's an increase from 6% in 2020. Additionally, 58% of adults report feeling lonely at least occasionally. That's our show for today. And as the author of a sci-fi book on AI intelligence and its relationship to people, I'd love to have your thoughts. You can reach me at editorial@technewsday.ca or on LinkedIn, or if you're on YouTube, just leave a like, a thumbs up, and a comment. See how I did that? No. We'd really love to get a like, a subscription from you, and it does help. But you can just speak your mind and say what you think. I'm your host, Jim Love, and here's what I think. I think you should have a thrilling Thursday.